Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. That's right, it is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It is Star Wars Day here in the classroom and all over the world. So a little later on today, we'll be opening up some of these packs that I have with the students and giving them away right away. But today we're also looking at our SGC returns. And who better to judge those returns than Darth Vader? All right, class is in session. Today's class is dedicated to the number 21, and you've got to be a great player to get the jersey number 21. Let me tell you, Roberto Clemente, Kevin Garnett, who I saw play at Farragut High School, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, Tim Duncan, Dominique Wilkins. I have a soft spot in my heart for Charles Woodson, Roger Clemens, Stan Mikita, but today it goes out to Sammy Sosa. You know, what fun it was with that home run chase with him and McGuire. We all know what they were doing, but man, baseball, they were cutting into college football games, showing you their at-bats. Like, they bought into it, and now kind of say, oh, well, we can't celebrate them as much, I think is, you know, time should heal. But I was in college when that happened, and my favorite place to go to was Duffy's. It was home of the poor and unknown. It was on their sign. And anytime a Cub player hit a home run, they refilled whatever you were drinking. It was a glorious fall to be at Duffy's. All right, so what we're gonna do first is get into our returns. We have 4 of them, and Graham and I had a lot of fun doing it the first time. We kind of looked at the cards and thought, well, what are these grades going to get? And we were pretty close. So we did that again with 4 cards, and we thought we would get 2 10s and 2 9s. So the first one, Mike Trout, we did think this one was going to get a 10, and it came back as a 9.5. There is a little bit kind of, Graham's maybe a soft top there. That would account for the 9.5 possibly, but again, beautiful card. It is numbered, so that's always nice to have for the collection. The second card was one of the Mojo packs, and we thought it was going to be a 9. Graham said it's got a soft corner, a soft corner. I don't know what a lot of these things are, but I was believing him. This one came back as an 8. So kind of disappointed about it. Centering looks pretty decent to me, but must be that top corner right there is a little bit soft. I kind of see it now. You know, I kind of looked it over a few times, but still pretty sweet card for Robert Witt. The next one we thought was going to be a 10. Mad Max Scherzer. It is numbered out of 199, and that one did come back as a 10. So that was kind of nice to see that one of our gradings was spot on. So that was good. And the next one we thought was going to be a 9 as well. Another silver. Graham said, it's hard to get, you know, the silver's graded really well. And this one came back as a 9.5. So that was kind of nice. Didn't have that real soft corner there. So it was fun. Let me know, what grading services do you use? I was kind of thinking over the summer, maybe I could find some of the cards I want to get graded and have, you know, once a week, once every other week, do some grading reveals by the teacher, of course. So let me know what grading services you enjoy. All right, I forgot I had one select pack left over from last week's draft. So I'm gonna open up that pack right here, right now. So I don't think we had a huge hit. We had some nice cards out of select, but nothing crazy. So let's see if maybe we can get it today. Jared Goff, Anthony Schwartz, Patrick Mahomes. My goodness, look at that. Patrick Mahomes right there. That is an awesome looking card. Trey Sermon, of course. But that is a sweet die cut right there. And actually, I was kind of opening this pack because, you know, one of our biggest fans, Wildcat, the boys always like when he comments. He wasn't sure if it was baseball or football today. And there is this, you know, he said that's the one baseball player that he does know. But I'm sure he knows this guy right here. That's a sweet looking card, Patrick Mahomes. That's an awesome die cut to get. I may have to hang on to this one, even though my students love getting the die cut cards from me. Now, I've got 2 more packs here. You may have heard about the home run challenge that is going on. I love the back and forth with those guys. All really great channels, good people as well. But yesterday, I got a text from the Rock of Woodridge, and he said, Chris Bryant, home run Thursday. And I say, okay, sounds good. And I was like, okay, who's he going against? Wade Miley, which he has a pretty good record against. You know, he faced him quite a few times against the Chicago Cubs when he was a Cub. And I started looking a little bit more into it. The wind should be blowing out to left field at Coors Field today, which is good. He kind of hits them to all fields, but he has been playing pretty well. His average is right at 300 now, so I think it's a good chance. However, I don't have a Kris Bryant Home Run Challenge card, so I am going to hope to get one. I had these security, Oswald Peraza, very nice, these security packs from that retail box that I bought. Again, I'm not out there looking at packs, folks, but hoping to get maybe, you know, real shot in the dark here to get a Kris Bryant Home Run Challenge card. We do think, as I thought before, you're getting these 35-year anniversary cards with every security pack. That's the one similarity thing I have found. And Javier has been starting to hit the ball a little bit of late. There's Lou Bob. I know White Sox fans are waiting for him to start hitting the ball. Frank Schwindel. Adam Wainwright. All right, one more chance at the Home Run Challenge card. But if you have it, you know, maybe think about entering it today. The one good thing that one of the good things Topps has done is they let you enter it the day of the game. And one thing I do want to kind of see is how close to game time can you enter it. So if I do get a Kris Bryant card here, I'll wait until lineups are posted, Shohei, to see what you're actually, or how close to game time you can. There's another 88. So folks, if you get a security tag, I am betting that you will get an 88 Topps. Nasty Nestor right there. Jose Ramirez. Now, what I actually probably should do about, you know, how close to game time you can enter these is Vaughn Grissom. Just ask Topps. You know, yesterday we talked about movies. I know John MP, he had mentioned kids need to see Sandlot, I believe. And that whole thing would have been ended really quick if the kids would have just asked for the baseball back. Class is dismissed.